Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So today I remember there was like the whole Marie Kondo thing with like cleaning up clutter and everything. And this whole you pick it up and you hold it, and does it spark joy? And then if it doesn't, you get rid of it, right? And so I was thinking about that. Why not do that before you buy something? Like, really think about it. And I feel like so many of us in the store might feel that joy, but then you get it home and it doesn't fit. And so, why are we putting things in our home that don't spark joy? Why are we spending money on it? I mean, I guess so. I was driving home today. We'd gone hiking, and I mean, it was really nice. Like, there were farm fields and stuff, and like we saw cows. We saw the coolest cow. It was like all black, but it had this big white band around its center. It looked like a big white belt. But then as we got away from the rural farm areas and started getting like, well, I mean, I guess it was still rural, but as we started approaching more neighborhoods, we started seeing lots of decorations, like lots and lots of decorations. And the thing is they looked so gaudy, tacky, and cheap. And I feel like back in the day, like growing up, we didn't just put trash in our yards for a season to decorate. And the thing is that it might not be trash when you buy it, but if it is trash in a month because it's been left outside in the weather, you purchased trash, because things should last longer than a month. And I see this a lot, like with these really cheap decorations and lawn ornaments, and it changes every month or something. And it just, honestly, in my opinion, I would rather see a fairly empty yard, or a yard filled with plants, wildflowers, vegetables, whatever, than tacky, gaudy, cheap dollar store decorations. And the thing is that like you can see it. And like then I started thinking about it. I do Shipt, right? So I go to a variety of neighborhoods, and I go to like some high end neighborhoods and some like low end neighborhoods and some medium end neighborhoods. And like, oh my gosh. So like I went to this neighborhood the other day, and these people all had such amazing lawns. And this one person had gotten, I mean, these were like multi-million-dollar homes. Their bushes, they had them professionally manicured. It looked like it belonged in like a Dr. Seuss book, the way they were all like spirally and wiggly. I cannot tell you how much absolute joy that brought me. Or there's this one house, again, a multi-million-dollar home, and they have like this crazy, zany, really expensive, like coming out of their lake water monster kind of a thing. And it brings me great amusement. But then I feel like so many people are like, oh, I have to keep up with that. And so instead of doing one thing really well, they just put a bunch of trash in their yards, and it looks gaudy. Though, and I mean, like, there's other things you do. So, like, another lady I delivered to, she had like this really cool pumpkin vine and everything growing. And I asked her about it. I was like, oh, that's so cool looking. And apparently last year she had a pumpkin display with like hay bales and corn stalks and pumpkins, and it was like really pretty and like very natural, and the squirrels got into it. And then at some point this summer, she noticed the vine from the pumpkins growing, so they apparently left a pumpkin seed behind in her like little front area where she normally plants flowers, so she just let it grow, and it looked so cool. So there's so many cool things you can do. And that didn't even take work. She's just like, oh, whatever, I guess we'll let it live and take care of it. But there are so many amazing things you can do with a yard other than put tacky decorations in it. And I mean, I see it in people's homes too, but like, I guess I just don't get why we feel the need. I mean, there's these stupid trends on TikTok. And I mean, I really offended somebody the other day because this girl had bought like a 90% cacao bar. And I don't know, I think I told this story anyways. You know, they were talking about trendy stuff, and I said it was stupid. And the guy got offended because he had done the trend. But the thing is it is stupid. And all of these decorations and cheap decor, we know it's cheap. It does not look good. You think in your mind's eye that you are decorating and somehow making your home look prettier. And I mean, don't get me wrong, my yard right now looks like absolute crap. It is in transition. I need to buy trees to plant. I'm turning it into more of like a food yard. I still am dealing with a lot of like the random crap that I've found that my neighbors left. You know, so I still like, I will find random stuff under the deck, under the shed that they left behind that is just trash that I have to take somewhere. So I'm not saying my yard is perfect, but I don't intentionally like decorate with that cheap MDF stuff. So like, I don't, like, when I spend my money, I think about what I'm spending it on. I don't just like, you know, and like I said, I will give you, my yard is probably not going to be done for another 5 to 10 years, like, because I'm going to be planting trees and those will take time to grow and everything else. And it just takes time as a single disabled person to do all of that. But you know, I'm not just trying to cover up random stuff. Like, I just don't get why people do it with all the stupid lights and the, you know, things that are just gonna fall apart. Quit buying things that are just gonna fall apart to decorate, because it's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm cranky tonight. I'm tired. So I really don't, I can't think of a way to sugarcoat or make it sound nice that putting gaudy crap in your yard is stupid. And again, I'm not talking about plants. I'm not talking about, I would rather see my neighbor's yard be overgrown than have stupid particle board and plastic that's going to just leave a mess and go to a landfill. So save money by just not buying it. Like, we don't need to keep buying stuff. We buy too much stuff. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.